get a little closer, even though I ain't supposed to.
Hi, welcome to another exciting episode of Ask Emma. To start things off, it's got kind of a silly little story to it. Apparently this girl went to the house where her brother and his girlfriend were staying, and she went to go get a tissue from the tissue box, and inside that tissue box she found their used cock ring. Well, she asks, what would you do if your boyfriend's younger sister came over to the house and found your used cock ring in the tissue box? I would probably sit there, laugh, and blush, and probably just point at my boyfriend and tell him that he should probably get that and put it away.
What would you do?
Get up on my feet and let go of every excuse.
What would you do?
And question number 2. What would you say to someone who pokes your boobs with a tack just to see if they pop and then says, well, so-and-so owes me $5? I would say yes they do and you better come to me.
Got money, yeah, and you know it, yeah. Take it out your pocket and show it and throw it back.
Today's third question actually comes with a topic, and it just so happens to be on school dress codes. So the question is, why when normal sized girls wear shorts above their mid-thigh, we get bitched at or in trouble, but when a really big girl, or someone bigger, or a school slut is wearing, the same type of shorts where they're above the mid-thigh, they get away with it? I would say because I guess they're more worried about whether or not, parents of the bigger child would come at them with some sort of lawsuit, or somehow it would end up being this huge deal, and they're just trying to avoid that, which I do believe and agree that it's bullshit, that everyone should be equal, and if one person is allowed to wear something, the next person should not be allowed to wear that same thing either.
If I wanna wear lingerie outside of my clothes, if I wanna be erotic in my own videos, if I wanna be provocative, well that ain't a sin. Maybe you're not comfortable in your own skin.
The next question is asking the top 10 sneaky ways to pull out your wedgie, but there's really no sneaky way of doing that. The first 4 solutions, don't really have to be how to get one out, it's more how to avoid one. First one is go commando. So in other words, wear absolutely nothing underneath your clothes. The second one would be mainly for women, just wear men's underwear. Apparently some women feel that men don't seem to be affected by wedges as much with men's underwear. I don't think it's entirely true. The third one would be the perma wedgie, which would be thumb underwear. Once again, not entirely true. Some girls can still get wedges from those. There's where you tape a shoehorn to your butt, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a shoehorn, just anything that can fill the gap, I guess you could say. And then we get into the actual ways to get a wedgie out, but they're not exactly sneaky, although there is a sneaky way. The first one would be a finger slide, which would be placing your finger along the lining of the underwear and just sliding your finger out underneath the fabric until it comes out. Second one would be the shake, which would be you just shake your butt in hopes that it gets the wedgie out. The next one is a chair slide, where you sit firmly on the chair and you kind of slide to the side, and hopefully that'll get it out, but you obviously have to do it with a form of pressure. There's a squat, where you take a football stance and you squat down and you have feet 2 to 3 feet apart, and you just continue doing squats until the wedgie comes out. There's the pick. It's just the easiest way to get it out. You just pull it out with your hand. And then there's the blow. It's when you have enough built up gas that you can actually blow the underwear out from between, and well, maybe a real smelly way of doing things, but it's probably the only sneaky one, really, except for the part where, you know, it makes a sound. Cover's kind of blown. But yeah, like I said, no real sneaky way, but there you go.
Is that too much that I'm asking for?
Question number 5, what is your favorite food? I know I've answered this before. I like anything that's like Mexican, Asian food, Italian food. I love food. I like some spicy foods. It just can't be too spicy, but you know, I can handle different levels of spiciness. It's just, you know, and I'd always let people know if I can't handle the spiciness too. So, but yeah, pretty much anything I eat, I'm definitely an eater. What is your favorite color? Well, I don't have one favorite color. I like red, brown, green, blue. And some people don't consider white and black colors, but I do. So, and then like I like just a lot of colors, just depends on the shade really at the time.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
What is your favorite flavor of jelly? Once again, it's a question I'm pretty sure I've answered before. I have to say like grape, strawberry, you know, sometimes mixed. Pretty weird, I guess, but definitely grape and strawberry. What is better, more peanut butter or more jelly on a PB&J sandwich? I'm pretty OCD when it comes to keeping things even. So like if there was more peanut butter on the sandwich, I'd have to have more jelly as well. So I'd have to say both. I like them to be pretty even.
How far is heaven? And I know that I need to change.
Now this is a pretty random question. Do you like pickles on your tacos? I'm hoping they're talking about food, because if that's the case, no. Pickles are good on like hamburgers, but not on tacos. No.
Don't speak, know just what you said. Don't speak, I know what you're thinking.
Do you sing? I do. I'm not entirely certain that I would do an example anytime soon on the show, but I mean, if somebody wants an example, they can definitely ask for one. But right now I'm not going to do it for the show, sorry.
She says I began to sing long before I could talk.
The next question says, do you dance? Yes, and if you want a perfect example, well, there's a perfect one now.
Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger.
Next question says, are your ears pierced? No, they're not. They were when I was younger, but they're not now, so I don't know why. I decided that they weren't something I liked, so definitely don't have pierced ears.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Next one says, do you have any tattoos? It's funny because like I'm afraid of needles, but I had no problem getting my tongue pierced. I don't know, but it's just I don't know, something about the idea of ink going into my body is just not something I personally get myself to do. So yeah, I don't have any tattoos.
You're still a part of everything I do. You're on my heart just like a tattoo.
Next one is your belly button pierced? No, it's not. Only piercing I have would be my tongue. My sister has her belly button pierced though. And it looks great on her. I just don't think I have the right body type for it, so I'm just not into it.
But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And the last question is, do you like popcorn? Yes. More specifically, movie popcorn is the best. I mean, I like Big Honey, but so won't you come and all that. I love the popcorn that they sell at the movie theaters. It is amazing. But yeah, definitely a popcorn fan.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
So there you have another exciting episode of Ask Emma. Didn't get to hear me sing, saw me dance a little bit, found out that I have a tongue piercing, my sister has a belly button piercing. She also has a tattoo. Found out some of my favorite foods. I don't know why people want to know that. And we found out some of the best ways to avoid, if not get rid of, a wedgie. I hope you really enjoyed the show, and I also hope you keep watching. Please, I encourage and I beg you to ask me more questions. It can be anything, it can be random. I would prefer ones, however, where it's more like advice related, or if you're looking for an opinion to settle an argument, whatever. But those would be the type of questions I'm more looking for. Other questions are always welcome, of course. But definitely keep watching and please send in some questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a good night.